Home to me is somewhere where I feel completely happy and comfortable, but also free to be whoever I want to be. It's somewhere that's beautiful and creative, but also comfortable and safe. It can be a person or a place, and for some reason is also my mum tucking my hair behind my ear. I think home changes throughout your life, and people can be a home, but it's always the feeling of being content and safe that makes you really relax. Because my parents are divorced, I've had a lot of different homes, or actually a lot of different houses, and now the thing that makes me feel most like home is the way people treat you, and knowing that you can be ridiculous and crazy and sad and depressed and ill and furious, and the people around you are still going to support you and hold your hand and tuck you into bed at night.
Me han preguntado que qué es hogar y hogar para mí es casa, familia y amigos, básicamente. Un hogar es aquel lugar en el que te sientes cómodo, que puedes ser tú mismo, que puedes descansar, estar a gusto, estar seguro y no tiene por qué ser la misma casa en la que te has criado, puede ser también un espacio en el que, por ejemplo, has crecido como persona. Yo en una época que estaba viviendo en el extranjero, vivir en un sitio que no era mi casa, pero aún así lo convertí en mi hogar, porque cada vez que volvía ahí me sentía tranquila, me sentía acogida y de hecho cuando la gente me venía a visitar, ese era mi hogar, no era de mi antigua casa. Entonces hogar es aquel lugar en el que tú te sientes eh, pues seguro, que estás creando tu propia vida y tu hogar puede cambiar, no tiene por qué ser siempre bajo el mismo techo. Tu hogar es donde estés tú, con tus amigos, tu familia y cómodo.
I called a lot of places home, especially in the last year, and I think the common denominator in all of those places was the people. Home is where the heart is, that saying, but it kind of is, and it's weird because my family, my heart, is in Ireland, but then after a year of traveling, when I came back here, it didn't feel like home anymore, and I don't even know what I would consider to be home these days.
I think the ideal of home is that you never feel like an outsider, but actually that's more to do with you personally than it is where you are, because there's always arguments and feeling unsettled in your own home. No one, or at least I don't think anyone, grew up without at any time feeling completely useless and outside of their, you know, excluded from their home environment. So the ideal is that you always feel safe and accepted and part of something, but actually the reality is home is somewhere where you can feel excluded, but you know you'll become included again.
Hjem for mig er en varm pejs, der gnister ved solnedgang. Det er den stille musik, man kan høre fra radioen i baggrunden. Det er barndomshunden, der sidder ved dine fødder og piver for din kærlighed. Det er din valgte familie, der kommer sammen til en glas vin og kage for at opmuntre dig, når du er ensom.
I went away for a year, and when I came back, there's just nobody here. I don't have any friends here anymore. I have nothing left to love about this place. I can't even afford to have my own home, to make my own home. But also, the home I grew up in isn't my home anymore.
I think home is not a physical house or anything. I think it is a place where you feel most like yourself. Like, I think it's a place that you can drop all pretense, and once you feel like comfortable enough to, I don't know, like walk around in your knickers or cry, ugly cry on the couch, or it's a place where you don't have, there's no pretense, whether it's with people or by yourself. It's just a place where you can like rest and relax, a bit of or and or.
Pour moi, ma maison, c'est un endroit où je me sens en sécurité, avec ma famille ou des gens que j'aime, un endroit où tu te sens chez toi, où tu as tes repères et où tu te sens bien. Donc voilà, pour moi, ça représente tout ça et ça peut être, c'est pas forcément un bâtiment, mais plutôt un lieu de vie.
The other place I used to call home was my granny's house. We would always have big family reunions there, and she lived in the countryside surrounded by loads of fields. And because I came from the city, I always thought it was like the coolest thing ever, because we could go into absolute feral child mode when we were up there. But then she died, and we rented out the house to this new family. and I didn't go there for like 10 years. And recently, I drove past it, and I went and I peered over the wall, and nobody had told me that the place set fire, so half the house was just charcoal coloured and had burnt down. And like, it was the half of the house that I sort of have all my childhood homey memories in. It's now just a charred ruin, and nobody even lives there anymore. But yeah, I guess it didn't really feel like a home because there was nobody living in it anymore, even though it was the place that housed all of my happy memories.
Dla mnie dom to taka przestrzeń, w której czuję się super komfortowo, gdzie otaczają mnie moi bliscy, którzy znają mnie na wylot, wiedzą jaką kawę piję i denerwuje ich moje ciągłe słuchanie Harry'ego Stylesa. I to takie miejsce, gdzie czuję się bezgranicznie bezpiecznie i dobrze.
I am going home soon, home in quotation marks, and I didn't really know what that meant.
Heimat ist für mich ein Ort, an dem ich mich wohlfühle, ein Ort, an dem ich sein kann, wie ich bin, an dem die Menschen sind, mit denen ich oder bei denen ich gerne bin und wo ich angenommen werde, wie ich bin. Und zu Hause ist für mich das Haus, in dem ich aufgewachsen bin, das Haus bei meinen Eltern im Schwarzwald mit unserem kleinen Fluss hinterm Haus und einer großen Wiese und dem Blick auf die Berge und meinem Zimmer und unserem Wohnzimmer und meinem Klavier und das ist mein Zuhause.
Níl Tinton mar the Hinton Féin, which means there's no fireplace like your own fireplace in the Irish language. And I don't even know if that's true. What is my fireplace at this point in life?
Home is a place you can always go back to. It's a feeling, it's a warmth, it's your family, it's your mum and dad. It is somewhere that you can go to sleep at night peacefully and actually, truly, honestly be happy.
For me, home is more a feeling than it is a place. It's the feeling of being happy with my life and satisfied with myself as a person. And as long as I'm feeling that way, I'm able to find home anywhere I go. I've never been particularly connected to a place, but I've always been able to find home within myself and those who I care about.
What is home to you? Is it a place, a person, a feeling? Does it make you feel safe or fucking terrified? Maybe home is more than one place. Maybe home doesn't exist. Maybe home is you.
Yeah, it's like a weird adjustment that comes with being young. Everyone just leaves this place, and a lot of them never come back. They make homes in other countries, and maybe that's what I'll have to do. I don't even know if I want to, but I think I grew up with the understanding that I would have to. So I've never really considered this to be a place that I will get to call home, even if I wanted to.